Put your name in salt water tonight and prepare for a shock. Buddhist teachings. What lies hidden in the simplest things often holds the deepest truths. Salt and water, two unassuming elements of nature, yet they contain wisdom that resonates with ancient teachings. Across cultures and centuries, these elements have been venerated for their transformative power. Water, flowing and adaptable, mirrors the essence of life itself, ever-changing, resilient, and boundless. Salt, a preserver and purifier, reminds us of clarity, grounding, and the release of what no longer serves us. Together, they form a profound symbol of renewal and balance. But what happens when you put your name into salt water tonight? Prepare to uncover a practice deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings, a ritual of reflection and transformation. Stay with us on the journey of wisdom as we delve into this fascinating connection between simple elements and the path to enlightenment. 1. Saltwater Ritual. When salt meets water, a profound transformation occurs, a simple, natural alchemy that echoes the vast processes of the universe. This union creates not just a solution, but a symbolic space where old patterns dissolve, much like our past fears and limitations, making way for growth and renewal. Salt water becomes a mirror of the infinite potential within you, offering a sacred ritual to connect with your subconscious, that boundless garden where beliefs, habits, and life patterns are deeply rooted. By harnessing this ritual with mindful intention, you invite clarity, healing, and the manifestation of your dreams. This act of transformation aligns with Buddhist teachings, reminding us that, with our thoughts, we make the world, as the Buddha once said, and that conscious intention holds the power to shape our reality. To perform this ritual, begin by writing your name on a small piece of paper. Alongside your name, inscribe the vision of your ideal self, someone you aspire to become. For instance, if you dream of financial freedom or personal accomplishment, you might write, "Kim Baker is a thriving entrepreneur." This act serves as a bridge between your inner vision and the material world, bringing a tangible sense of focus and clarity to your goals. Prepare a bowl or bottle of salt water by dissolving a tablespoon of salt in clean water, symbolizing purification and the vast ocean of possibilities. As you hold the paper, reflect on your intention with a deep sense of belief, reading it aloud 3 times to solidify its presence within your heart and mind. This is not just a declaration but an offering, a way to align your aspirations with the universe. Place the paper gently into the salt water, watching as it begins to integrate with this symbolic elixir. Hold the bowl or bottle firmly, or simply gaze at it, and visualize your desires unfolding as though they have already come to pass. Imagine yourself embodying the qualities of this new you, radiant with success, peace, and fulfillment. The salt water, often referred to in Buddhist teachings as a purifier of energy, acts as a vessel to dissolve negativity and reinforce your intention. It serves as a reminder of impermanence, echoing the Buddha's wisdom. You cannot step into the same river twice, for other waters are continually flowing. As you perform this ritual, nurture your intention daily with positive affirmations and visualizations, reinforcing your belief that transformation is not only possible but inevitable. This practice aligns with the modern understanding of neuroplasticity, our brain's ability to rewire itself based on repeated thoughts and actions, while also resonating deeply with the Buddhist principle of mindfulness. By focusing on the present moment and planting seeds of positivity, you allow your subconscious to work in harmony with your conscious mind, setting the stage for real change. The magic of this ritual unfolds over time as the salt water becomes a living metaphor for the transformation taking place within you. Keep the paper submerged in the water for at least 28 days, a period traditionally recognized as the minimum time required for new habits to take root and for the subconscious to embrace new beliefs. During this time, treat the bowl or bottle as a sacred object, placing it in a quiet, intentional space that encourages reflection. Each day, return to it with gratitude and reaffirm your commitment to the vision you have set in motion. In the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, smile, breathe, and go slowly. Trust that change is unfolding in its perfect time. This ritual is not about magical thinking, but about cultivating mindfulness, self-awareness, and faith in your ability to co-create your reality. It reminds us of the deep interconnectedness of all things, a core teaching in Buddhism. Just as the saltwater ritual transforms your written intention into an energetic seed, so too does every thought and action you undertake ripple outward, shaping your life and the world around you. The practice embodies the Buddhist principle of karma. Our actions create the conditions for future outcomes and invites you to live with intention and purpose. In today's fast-paced, often overwhelming world, rituals like these serve as a grounding force, a moment of pause to reconnect with what truly matters. They are not merely symbolic, but deeply practical, offering a way to channel your energy toward meaningful goals. By engaging in this practice, you are not only visualizing a better version of yourself, but also taking the first step toward becoming that person. This journey requires patience and perseverance, but as the Buddha wisely taught, a jug fills drop by drop. Each small action, when done with intention, contributes to the larger transformation you seek. So tonight, as you prepare to immerse your name in salt water, know that you are stepping into a timeless tradition of renewal and self-discovery. This simple act holds the potential to awaken your deepest aspirations and guide you toward a life of greater purpose and joy. With unwavering belief and mindful attention, watch as the seeds of your intention grow into the reality you have always dreamed of, reminding you of your limitless capacity to transform and thrive. Let this ritual become a gentle yet powerful companion on your path, one that continually whispers the truth. Change begins within. 2. Unlock abundance with the saltwater ritual. Trust that the universe is always working in harmony with your deepest intentions, moving unseen threads to bring your dreams to life. Every subtle sign, every coincidence, and every moment of inspiration you encounter are whispers from the universe, gently guiding you toward your highest potential. Have you ever noticed how life sometimes places exactly what you need right in front of you, like an unexpected opportunity or a meaningful conversation that seems too perfect to be random? These synchronicities are not just happenstance. They are powerful reminders that transformation is already unfolding in your life. Embrace these moments with gratitude, for they are the universe's way of affirming that you are on the right path. Saltwater, an ancient symbol of purification and renewal, plays a profound role in rituals of transformation. By placing your name in salt water, you are engaging in a sacred act that signifies your readiness to release the old and welcome the new. This simple yet powerful practice acts as a conduit for abundance, aligning your energy with the flow of positivity and growth. Each day, as you reflect on your desires held within the salt water, consider how even the smallest blessings, an uplifting conversation, an unexpected solution to a challenge, or a sudden burst of creativity, are manifestations of the transformation you are inviting into your life. To deepen your understanding, let me share a Buddhist story that beautifully illustrates the power of trust and transformation. Once, the Buddha encountered a man carrying a heavy burden of sorrow and regret. The man asked, "Master, how can I be free from this pain?" The Buddha replied, "Imagine setting a bowl of salt in a glass of water. The water becomes undrinkable, does it not? Now take the same salt and pour it into a vast lake. What happens?" The man replied, "The salt dissolves. The water is still pure and refreshing." The Buddha smiled and said, "Your pain is like the salt. Your mind is the water. Expand your heart and perspective, and your pain will no longer overpower you." This story reminds us that when we immerse ourselves in rituals of transformation, like the saltwater practice, we are choosing to expand our capacity for growth, resilience, and abundance. As you engage in this ritual, allow gratitude to guide your thoughts and actions. How often do you take a moment to appreciate the small, magical shifts happening in your life? By focusing on gratitude, you cultivate a mindset of abundance, which in turn attracts even greater blessings. Just as salt dissolves in water to create a purifying solution, your consistent belief and positive energy will dissolve negativity and create space for new opportunities to flow in. Let this practice remind you that change is not something to fear, but to celebrate, for it is the essence of life itself. The universe is your partner on this journey, working tirelessly to support your growth. Reflect on how this truth resonates with your own experiences. What signs have you already seen that point toward transformation? Each day, as you gaze at the salt water and reaffirm your intentions, remember that the greatest changes often begin in the quiet moments of reflection and trust. The ritual is not just about achieving your desires, but also about building a deep connection with the energy of abundance and positivity. Transformation begins within. By immersing your name in salt water and nurturing your intentions with gratitude, you are telling the universe that you are ready to step into a life of greater joy, purpose, and abundance. The journey may not always be easy, but as the Buddha taught, no matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Trust the process, celebrate the signs of progress, and let your heart overflow with appreciation for the limitless possibilities ahead. 3. Embrace transformation with the saltwater ritual. The more you pour your focus and belief into this transformative ritual, the more you will find your desires flowing into your life like a river carving its path through the earth. Transformation is not an isolated event. It's an ongoing journey of growth, a delicate dance between releasing the old and welcoming the new. Have you ever stopped to think about how change mirrors nature? Just as a seed requires water, sunlight, and time to bloom into a vibrant flower, so too do your intentions need consistent attention, care, and trust. The simple act of placing your name in salt water is more than a ritual. It is a daily reminder of your power to grow, evolve, and attract abundance into your life. It teaches you to nurture your dreams, just as you would nurture a garden, with patience and unwavering faith in their eventual bloom. Each day, as you look at your name submerged in salt water, take a moment to reflect on your deepest aspirations. Set your intention by envisioning what you truly want to manifest in your life. Speak it aloud with conviction using "I am" statements, such as "I am resilient" or "I am a successful creator." Repeat these affirmations 3 times, not as mere words, but as a declaration of truth, and then let go, trusting that the universe is already conspiring to bring your vision to life. This practice, simple yet profound, creates a ripple effect that aligns your mind, energy, and actions with the flow of abundance and positive change. The salt water, symbolic of purification and renewal, acts as a bridge between your current self and the future you are stepping into. By making this ritual a daily habit, you signal your commitment to transformation and create a sacred space for growth. Do you ever wonder why rituals like this are so powerful? They help us focus our scattered thoughts, anchor us in the present moment, and remind us of our agency in shaping our own lives. As the Buddha once said, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. By channeling your thoughts and energy toward positive transformation, you're not only aligning with the universe, but also nurturing the power that resides within you. Transformation, like life itself, is a process, sometimes slow, sometimes unexpected, but always unfolding exactly as it should. Think of a river carving its way through stone. It doesn't rush, yet it achieves its purpose over time. Each time you return to the saltwater ritual, you strengthen this process within yourself. Visualize not just the end result, but the journey it takes to get there. What small steps can you take today to align with your larger goals? Reflect on these questions as you nurture your intentions and let them guide your actions. The ritual isn't about perfection, it's about progress and connection to yourself, to the universe, and to the infinite potential that lies ahead. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. It requires no grand gestures, just your belief, your presence, and your willingness to trust the process. When you repeat this ritual daily, whether in the quiet moments of the morning or the peaceful stillness of the night, you are not only affirming your dreams, but also building a habit of self-love and mindfulness. Isn't it incredible how small acts can create profound shifts? As you practice, you might begin to notice synchronicities in your life, a chance meeting, a sudden inspiration, or an unexpected opportunity. These are signs that your intentions are taking root, a testament to the power of your focus and belief. The teachings of Buddhism beautifully align with this practice, reminding us to embrace the present moment and trust in the path ahead. So, as you place your name in salt water tonight, know that you are not just performing a ritual, you are taking a step toward becoming the person you aspire to be. Trust the journey, even when the results aren't immediate, and remember that growth is a gradual process. With each passing day, you are building momentum, aligning your energy with the flow of abundance, and moving closer to the life you envision. Transformation is not a distant dream, but a series of intentional steps taken with faith and perseverance. As you embrace this practice, let the ritual remind you of this truth. You hold the power to create, to grow, and to transform. With every drop of belief, every word of affirmation, and every moment of gratitude, you are planting seeds of greatness. Trust that the universe, your greatest ally, is working with you every step of the way. The meaning behind buying salt at the start of the year. 1. A wish for abundance and prosperity. In ancient traditions, salt has always been a symbol of stability, preservation, and wealth, a simple yet profound reminder of life's essentials. Buying salt at the start of the year carries deep cultural and spiritual significance, reflecting a universal desire for abundance and prosperity in the months ahead. The act is steeped in the wisdom of old sayings, like "buy salt at the start of the year, lime at the end," a metaphorical reminder to lay a foundation of fortune and stability at the beginning, ensuring that what we build throughout the year is lasting and abundant. Salt's role in history as a precious commodity, even once used as currency, underscores its representation of value and sustenance. Today, this tradition serves as a mindful practice, reminding us to focus on what truly matters, creating a life of balance, gratitude, and resilience. This small gesture carries a powerful message for modern life. In a fast-paced world where we often chase fleeting goals, the symbolism of salt reminds us to ground ourselves in enduring values. It's not just about material wealth, but about cultivating stability in all aspects of life, financial, emotional, and spiritual. As Thich Nhat Hanh wisely said, "Smile, breathe, and go slowly." The act of buying salt can become a quiet moment to pause, reflect, and set intentions for a fruitful year. It encourages us to preserve our resources, nurture meaningful relationships, and approach life with a steady, grounded mindset. Salt also represents the power of small yet impactful actions. Just as a pinch of salt transforms a meal, small, consistent efforts can transform our lives. When you start your year by buying salt, think of it as a symbolic investment in yourself, a reminder to nurture your goals with care and consistency. Ask yourself, what seeds of growth can I plant today that will yield abundance in the future? This tradition invites you to view life as a process of slow, deliberate creation, one that requires patience and persistence, much like preserving food with salt for the seasons to come. Incorporating this practice into your own life can also serve as a metaphor for embracing resilience. Life is unpredictable, full of challenges and changes, but salt, with its ability to preserve and purify, reminds us to weather life's storms with strength and clarity. How can you bring this sense of stability into your own life? Perhaps it's by saving for the future, investing time in relationships that matter, or simply appreciating the small things that bring richness to your days. This simple ritual can become a grounding force, helping you align with your values and goals. The act of buying salt at the start of the year is more than a tradition. It's a moment of mindfulness, a step toward creating a life that feels both abundant and meaningful. It reflects the universal human aspiration to build something lasting, to find balance amid the chaos, and to preserve what matters most. So, as you embrace this timeless practice, remember that prosperity is not just about wealth, but about the richness of a life lived with purpose and intention. As the Buddha said, "What you think, you become." Let this small ritual remind you to think abundantly, act intentionally, and trust in your ability to create a fulfilling and prosperous year ahead. 2. Bringing good luck and driving away negativity. Salt has long been revered for its purifying and protective qualities, deeply rooted in both spiritual traditions and practical uses. In Feng Shui, salt is considered a natural cleanser that can absorb and repel negative energy, creating an environment that is balanced, peaceful, and harmonious. Buying salt at the start of the year goes beyond being a simple cultural practice. It is a deliberate act of intention to cleanse your space and energy, making room for good fortune and prosperity. Have you ever felt the need to start fresh, to rid yourself of lingering negativity and open your life to new opportunities? This tradition speaks to that universal desire, offering a symbolic yet practical way to invite positivity into your home and your life. Let me share a Buddhist story that beautifully ties into this concept. A monk was once approached by a man burdened by misfortune. The man asked, "Why does my life feel so heavy and full of suffering?" The monk handed him a small handful of salt and asked him to stir it into a glass of water. "Now drink," the monk said. The man grimaced, finding the water unbearably salty. The monk then took the same handful of salt and sprinkled it into a lake. "Now drink from the lake," he said. This time the water was fresh and clean. The monk smiled and explained, "The salt is like your suffering. If your mind is small, your suffering feels overwhelming. But if you expand your perspective, your burdens will become insignificant." This story teaches us that by cleansing negativity and broadening our view, we can welcome peace and clarity, just as salt purifies our space and energy. When you bring salt into your home at the beginning of the year, think of it as more than just a ritual. It's a conscious decision to protect your household from the negativity of the past and set the tone for a new chapter. How often do we let the weight of negative energy linger, clouding our ability to see the opportunities ahead? By embracing this tradition, you are sending a clear message to yourself and the universe. You are ready to release what no longer serves you and invite a fresh start filled with positivity and good fortune. This simple act becomes a physical reminder of your power to take charge of your energy and environment. In modern life, this practice holds even greater relevance. With the constant demands of work, relationships, and daily challenges, how often do we pause to cleanse and reset our inner and outer worlds? Whether it's a moment of mindful reflection or a symbolic act like buying salt, these small rituals offer us a chance to reconnect with our intentions and create a space for growth. As Thich Nhat Hanh said, peace is every step. Each small action we take toward clearing negativity contributes to a life of greater harmony and balance. Think of this act as the first step in a year-long journey of growth, protection, and abundance. Just as salt has the power to cleanse and preserve, so too do your actions have the power to shape the energy around you. Embrace this tradition not only as a gesture of good luck, but also as a declaration of your commitment to living with intention and creating a life filled with clarity and purpose. What do you think about the story of salt and cleansing energy? Comment 1 if you believe small actions like buying salt at the start of the year can bring good luck, or comment yes if you're ready to welcome a fresh and positive start today. 3. Strengthening family bonds. Salt, with its savory and preserving qualities, has long been a symbol of connection and endurance, much like the bonds we cherish with our families. Buying salt at the start of the year carries a heartfelt wish for strengthening these ties, nurturing harmony, and fostering love within the household. It is a simple yet profound tradition, rooted in the idea that just as salt enhances the flavor of food, strong relationships enhance the quality of life. Have you ever thought about the importance of those connections that anchor us, that bring warmth to our hearts and unity to our homes? This act reminds us that the true wealth of life lies in the love and support we share with the people closest to us. In Buddhist teachings, relationships are often likened to a garden. They require care, patience, and nurturing to flourish. As the Buddha said, "In separateness lies the world's greatest misery. In compassion lies the world's true strength." This sentiment resonates deeply with the symbolism of buying salt, a gesture of commitment to maintaining compassion, understanding, and mutual respect within the family. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions abound and time feels limited, this tradition serves as a meaningful way to pause and reflect on what truly matters, the connections that bring joy, stability, and resilience into our lives. This simple act of purchasing salt can also be seen as a pledge to work on strengthening bonds throughout the year. What small actions can you take today to foster closeness with your loved ones? Perhaps it's taking time to share a meal, resolving conflicts with patience, or simply expressing gratitude for one another. Just as salt draws out the best flavors in a dish, small intentional efforts can draw out the best in your relationships. This tradition encourages us to approach our family bonds with mindfulness, acknowledging that relationships, like anything worth preserving, require effort and care. On a deeper level, buying salt at the beginning of the year reflects a desire to create a home filled with warmth, unity, and understanding. It symbolizes the intention to preserve the love that binds a family together, even in the face of challenges. As you take part in this practice, let it serve as a reminder that family bonds, like salt, add richness to life. They are not always perfect, but with care and effort, they can withstand the tests of time. This tradition isn't just about wishing for harmony, it's about actively creating it. Remember that just as salt enhances and preserves, so too can your love and effort enhance and preserve the relationships that bring meaning and happiness to your life. This year, let the salt you bring into your home symbolize your commitment to building a family filled with compassion, trust, and enduring love. 4. Representing endurance and longevity. Salt, a seemingly simple substance, has carried profound symbolism throughout history. Its ability to preserve food and protect it from decay has made it a universal representation of endurance, resilience, and longevity. Buying salt at the start of the year is more than a cultural ritual. It is a meaningful act that conveys hope for a life built on lasting success, steadfast relationships, and consistent growth in every aspect. Just as salt prevents spoilage and ensures nourishment for the days ahead, this tradition embodies a desire to safeguard the things that truly matter: health, prosperity, and connection. Have you ever thought about what it means to endure, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, in today's demanding world? This simple act reminds us that resilience isn't about being unbreakable. It's about being able to adapt, recover, and continue thriving. Buddhism often speaks to the idea of resilience as a cornerstone of life's journey. The Buddha himself taught, "Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes." This timeless wisdom perfectly aligns with the symbolism of salt, which stands as a testament to the power of preservation and the strength to endure life's challenges. In our fast-paced modern lives, where uncertainty and change are constants, this tradition serves as a grounding practice to remind us of the importance of steady growth, persistence, and the ability to weather adversity. When you buy salt at the start of the year, think of it as setting an intention to embrace resilience in your own life. What are the areas where you need to cultivate endurance? Is it in your career, where long-term success often demands perseverance and dedication? Is it in your personal relationships, where patience and understanding form the foundation of lasting bonds? Or is it within yourself, where enduring through hardships can lead to profound personal growth? This simple act becomes a powerful metaphor, encouraging you to focus on the elements of your life that require care, attention, and a commitment to longevity. Salt's role in preserving food also speaks to the importance of sustaining the fruits of our efforts. In a world where instant gratification often overshadows long-term thinking, the act of buying salt reminds us to think beyond the moment and invest in the future. This tradition is about more than just wishing for longevity and success. It's about embodying the qualities that make them possible. It's about resilience in the face of obstacles, patience in the pursuit of goals, and the wisdom to recognize that true growth takes time. As you bring salt into your home this year, let it serve as a reminder that every small act, when done with intention, contributes to the larger picture of your life. In the same way salt has been a timeless guardian of nourishment and survival, your actions today can be the foundation of a future filled with enduring success and stability. Let this be the year you commit to resilience, to preserving what matters, and to building a legacy of growth that lasts far beyond the moment. 5. Attracting fulfillment and prosperity. Salt, though small and seemingly insignificant, holds immense power in our lives, a daily staple that adds flavor to food and serves as a symbol of preservation and value. The tradition of buying salt at the beginning of the year reminds us to cherish the simple things that bring fulfillment and prosperity. This humble ritual carries a deeper message. It's not about the salt itself, but about the intention behind it, a desire for abundance, harmony, and joy in the year to come. Have you ever paused to consider how small actions can set the tone for an entire year? This practice invites you to reflect on the idea that even the most modest gestures, when done with mindfulness, can lead to profound outcomes. In Buddhist teachings, fulfillment doesn't come from grand possessions or lofty achievements, but from appreciating life's small blessings. The Buddha taught, "Contentment is the greatest wealth," emphasizing that true prosperity lies in gratitude and mindfulness. When you buy salt at the start of the year, you're not just welcoming material abundance, but also creating space for emotional and spiritual richness. Think of it as planting a seed of intention, a quiet promise to yourself and your household to focus on what truly matters: peace, love, and togetherness. Salt's role in life is subtle yet powerful. Just a pinch can transform a meal from bland to flavorful, reminding us that little things often have the biggest impact. Similarly, small intentional acts like sharing a kind word, setting a goal, or spending time with loved ones can bring immense fulfillment. This tradition symbolizes the ripple effect of such actions, showing us how mindful beginnings lead to meaningful outcomes. What small steps can you take today to create a year of prosperity and happiness? This question is at the heart of the ritual, encouraging you to align your daily actions with your larger aspirations. The cultural and spiritual significance of buying salt also stems from its association with preservation and purity. By starting the year with this practice, you're symbolically preserving the blessings of the past and purifying your path for future growth. A Buddhist story tells of a monk who taught his students the importance of balance and gratitude. He said, "A single grain of salt in the ocean is nothing, yet remove it, and it is incomplete." This story reminds us that every small action and thought contributes to the wholeness of life, just as buying salt symbolizes the hope for a year that feels abundant and harmonious. As you welcome this tradition into your life, let it inspire you to focus on the essentials: family, health, gratitude, and connection. In today's world, where we are often overwhelmed by busyness and distractions, small rituals like these anchor us, helping us stay mindful of what truly matters. Buying salt becomes more than just a custom. It's a way to set intentions for the coming year, signaling your openness to receiving prosperity and fulfillment in all forms. The lesson here is simple yet profound. The path to a meaningful life starts with appreciating the little things. So, as you embrace this practice, remember the deeper message it carries. Prosperity is not just about what you have, but about the joy, balance, and gratitude you cultivate every day. Let this ritual guide you toward a year that is not only abundant, but also deeply fulfilling. Thank you for joining us on The Journey of Wisdom. As you embrace this powerful practice, remember that the key to transformation lies in consistency and belief. Each step you take strengthens your intentions and aligns you with the abundant, positive energy of the universe. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom. Tap the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos filled with insights and teachings to guide your path. Your journey starts here, and we're honored to walk alongside you. Until next time, may peace, clarity, and abundance flow into your life. See you in the next video.